Hi and welcome, you are a beautiful soul. Welcome to this Divine Masculine channeled message to the Divine Feminine. So today we are going to be connecting to the Divine Masculines and we're going to see what they are expressing to the Divine Feminine today. So what energy is the Divine Masculine expressing? Wow, we have the Magician. We have awareness here. So we have the Magician popping out here. As you can see, this circle. And I feel this circle is representing some form of cycle coming to an end. I also feel like this is the third eye in the crown chakra, sort of synchronizing, becoming one, also with the heart chakra as well. I definitely feel that heart chakra opening up. I definitely feel that there. You may also feel that there as well during this reading, and you may have been feeling this during the last week or month or so, or in the near future to come as well. But the Divine Masculines are definitely gaining awareness now on this journey, and they're really wanting to express that to you. So wherever your Divine Masculine is, or whatever they're doing, they're surely gaining awareness right now. And I also feel this is a sign that they're mastering their emotions as well, because the Magician, you have to be really mastered in your emotions. Also, this could represent some form of, I feel, manifestation that the Divine Masculines are working with at this time. I feel like they are trying to manifest their dreams, their desires, their wishes, and bring them into reality as well. I definitely feel the Divine Masculines have shifted consciousness, and their awareness is absolutely amazing right now. So what else is the Divine Masculines wanting you to know right now? Okay, so we have the Six of Cups here. Wow, we have the Six of Cups. So this is, even at this card, the Memories of Love. So they're really thinking about you right now. This is really expressing that the Divine Masculines are gaining awareness about reconciliation, about reunion here. And I definitely feel something in the throat chakra as well. I feel like you guys at home are definitely going to be feeling the throat chakra opening up. And I feel like your Divine Masculine is definitely going to be more expressive than they usually are. So as you communicate to your Divine Masculine, or when that communication comes in, you're going to notice that massive difference, and you're going to notice their shift in their energy. Because I feel like when you communicate, sometimes they're really self-sabotaging themselves. They're really putting themselves down. But I feel like they're really gaining that self-worth and releasing that repressed energy as well. So they're becoming aware about the reunion, about who you are, about this connection. If you have clicked onto this reading is timeless. This reading is for you. Okay, so we have this other card coming off as well. We also have the Eight of Wands as well. So this is really representing positive movement forward towards you. As you can see here, you've got this ship sailing off into the distance there. You have the sun, which is representing the Divine Masculine energy, but also your light as a Divine Feminine as well. And we have this passion, this new energy that is really coming to the Divine Masculine's collective consciousness. And a lot of the Divine Masculines are really using this and utilizing this to help them move forward and make better decisions. So a positive movement forward is suggesting that they're leaving a certain situation. They could be leaving a karmic situation. This also could be suggesting that they're moving locations, that they are moving maybe destination to where you live. Maybe you live at different sides of the world or in different parts of the country where you live. But I do see movement forward, and I do see a movement happening as well. And this sun is really representing the solar plexus as well. So you're going to feel that energy as well connecting to your Divine Masculines, because major decisions are being made right now. And if you're seeing 555, major change is happening as well. We're also going to pull the Twin Flame Oracle as well, to help us better understand what is going on with the Divine Masculine and see what the Oracle is suggesting and predicting for the future. But wow, awareness, so much awareness that the Divine Masculines are getting. And this means victory, this means success. That the Divine Masculines are really opening that third eye there, really opening that crown chakra as well. They're gaining so much awareness, and they're actually starting to think consciously. They're not just using their five senses right now, they're using everything. So they're releasing a lot of programming, a lot of conditioning as well. We have a lot of purple as well. We have a lot of blue in this card as well. So they're also using that color. We've got the purple ray there, which is a very powerful ray, and that color is suggesting wisdom. Wisdom is flowing to the Divine Masculine right now. We also have some red, orangey colors in there as well. Could represent that the Divine Masculine is really gaining awareness about their own vibration, and that they're acknowledging that they need to shift because they don't want to feel like this anymore, and they're realizing that it's a choice to feel how they're feeling. So this awareness is helping them to achieve their goals, to help them to see who they truly are. And as you connect deeper and deeper to the collective consciousness and the energy that comes in, I definitely feel a release happening in the throat chakra, the truth. And they're about to speak some form of truth in their life, Spirit is saying, whether that be to themselves, which I feel most of it is, but also to other people as well. I do feel them leaving certain situations here, because a positive movement forward is happening. And I'm hearing as well from Spirit, as there's been blockages in the world for you to maybe meet or come together again, those blockages are now being released, you know, and now things are happening, things are moving forward, and they have treasured you. They've always treasured you. It doesn't matter who's around them or what else, they've always treasured you no matter what. They've always kept on to that flame. You are their flame. And they know this, they're becoming aware of this, and they're really thinking about the time that you have shared together, thinking about memories of maybe even past lives as well. But they're offering you this, they're offering you their love here with the Six of Cups. So they're gaining awareness about this reunion, and they're making positive movement forward as well, which is absolutely amazing, which is some beautiful energy coming out in this reading. So what else does the Divine Masculine want to make clear to the Divine Feminines today? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, so we have victory and success here. So, as I said, with the throat chakra here, they're expressing their voice. You may be seeing, hearing signs through music, through that synchronicity as well. Your Divine Masculine may even sing or express how he feels or express his soul through music. But as I said, I do feel that yellow energy. We also have the shadow here as well. So this is really expressing that the dark night of the soul, their shadow self is being released. The light and the dark are becoming balanced here with the shadow. And this is expressing that they need to make a decision. They're walking away here. It's the light and the dark here. And it's clearly to see here, it's the light and the dark. Everything is being restored here into balance. So the light and the dark are being sort of, harmonized. And it's like the ego here is being released here. But there's definitely a lot of throat chakra. As soon as I pick up the card, it's very it's like very sticky in the throat chakra. It's very and as you connect to the Divine Masculine Collective, you guys know that it's the throat chakra. It's one of their main things that they need to release. It's their voice, and they're doing it here, and it's a massive sign. They're being successful here in that. Victory is coming in here. Awareness, also transition as well with the Six of Swords. So there's a lot of transition taking place here. We have the 6 and also 6, so that is another synchronicity. So because of what this card says, victory and success, even though it's about other things as well, but just what it says and what we know the meaning to be of the Six of Cups, and that energy, this is really suggesting that there's going to be victory and success in what, these are mirroring energies here coming out. So the 6 and 6 are really mirroring each other and expressing that there's going to be victory and success in the reunion, in the reconciliation. So if you have doubts, if you are worried a bit right now, you're not sure what's going to happen, just release and let go. Know that there's positive movement forward happening in your connection right now. With the shadow 18th of the major arcana, this is really expressing that balance is taking place with the light and the dark. Okay, so let's pull some more cards right now. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords as well. We also have the 6. We have the Lovers as well. They are called different names in this tarot. But this is the 6 of the major arcana. This is the Lovers. Okay. We also have the 9 of Swords as well. And the 9 of Swords is really expressing that you could be suffering in silence right now, or your Divine Masculine. So it's the blue as well, it's the swords, it's to do with the mental energy, the higher chakras. So the Divine Masculine also is expressing that they are suffering a bit in silence right now as well. They're trying to deal with their emotions, but they're also trying to do this on their own, because they've had to do this on their own in the past, and they're not sure how quite to release this energy yet, but they are doing a lot towards this. They are moving, they are releasing, and they are finding their way here in the Nine of Swords. Even though that is, rough terrain, that they have to go through this, the light is still there guiding them. So no matter what, things are happening in a positive way. This is the Nine of Swords. We also have another 6, so the synchronicity of 6 is very strong. This could be suggesting that the Divine Masculines may be thinking a bit negative right now. This could be suggesting their ego is coming up. We have the 666. So this is also about keeping your thoughts positive as well when you see the number 6. Also means material. It means the physical. So these physical things are happening. Harmony is coming in here with the 6. So we have the Lovers. So whoever you're thinking about right now, they are your twin flame. This is a confirmation card as well. So if you have clicked on this reading, you're thinking, is this my twin flame? I'm here for a reason. Yes, you are here for a reason. And this is, to gain knowledge about your Divine Masculine, what are they going through. This is, exactly why I created this channel, is to help the Divine Feminines and also help Divine Masculines achieve harmony within themselves. But it's clear that your Divine Masculine is gaining awareness here, that they are becoming balanced and harmonized here, that they're gaining awareness about the reconciliation, and there's going to be success in this. So I feel the next time that you come into contact, that you reunite, it's gonna be for good, I feel, and there's positive movement forward. So they're making the necessary movements and changes in order to come forward and to sail forward as well. So we have the 6 of Lovers, as I've said already, but this is very important card to come out. This is a major arcana. This is showing balance between the both of you. This is also showing commitment, also showing love. It's showing the twin flame connection, the divine connection between you. Even though that your Divine Masculine is sort of suffering in silence right now, but they won't be suffering in silence. And this is the throat chakra. It's like it's a bit sticky. So they're trying to express who they are. We have here the 6 as well. So, victory and success is coming in, transition. They're using their voice to speak. They're wanting, they're telling the world, they're speaking to the universe. They're speaking to things that they've never spoke to, or they haven't in a long time. And most of all, they're speaking to themselves. They're understanding themselves and trying to understand this connection. And that's what it's all about for the Divine Masculine. It is a hard journey. It's a hard journey for you, Divine Feminine. It's a hard journey for the Divine Masculine. These journeys are not meant to be easy. They're meant to be this way so that we can awaken, so that we can share our light and share this within the collective consciousness as well. Because everything that you're going through and your Divine Masculine is going through is going into the collective consciousness. So it's you're learning and growing for the whole, for the one. You're doing much more than that you're realizing. So as being a light worker and working with light, you're doing much more than you think. So if you're a bit wondering, am I on the right path? You are where you need to be right now. And if you don't like where you are right now, you have every opportunity to change that. So always remember that you manifest your reality. So let's just pull a few more cards, and let's use the Divine Masculine messages of love. We have the 13, we have the transformation, and we have the 9 of Wands. So as I said, with the 666, the 9 of Wands is really confirming that energy, because the 9 of Wands is about material harvest. It's about manifesting your dreams and your passions and putting that energy into that. So this is the Divine Masculine here, using that, sun energy, the codes coming in, and we have this green energy, which is representing healing. We also have that purple and blue again, but the purple and blue is much more lighter and much more integrated within here. So this is saying that in the near future that they are manifesting this to come in, and you're also assisting in this manifestation. We have the 13th of the major arcana, and we have transformation here. So that's clearly a lot of transformation is happening. The wings, I feel, are representing movement, and I feel the green is representing healing energy. We do have a female here in this card, and I feel like that's representing the divine feminine energy, and I feel like this is suggesting that the divine masculine collective are also balancing that energy, because that was important for me to do that. If you've been watching Guided by Angel Liz, my twin flame, for a while, you would have noticed, a few years back, Liz in this masculine, really masculine energy, and if you go back and watch her videos, you will see the videos, and we've watched them, and they're quite funny, because obviously she was in masculine energy. But yeah, and then I sort of embodied that divine feminine energy, so that I could, heal, and so that I could, just balance everything within me. So, when we come together, we'll balance divine masculine, divine feminine energy within us both, to help us to come forward, if that makes sense. So I feel that divine masculines are working with the divine feminine energy, and balancing that within them. So yeah, so we have the 13, the 3, and the 1 of Major Arcana, which I feel the numerology is suggesting here the 4, which is the 4, and it's suggesting that the angels are around the divine masculines right now, helping them and guiding them. And also for the divine feminines, it's a message for you: trust what you're seeing, trust that the angels are with you, your guides are with you as well. And that's an extra sign for you, divine feminines, as well, if you're seeing 4. Okay, so let's use the divine masculine messages to divine feminine. This is my deck as well. So we're going to use this. So what do you need to know right now from your divine masculine? I love your body. Wow, you are the sunlight, and that's really manifested in this reading. You are the sunlight, and you are the sunlight, divine feminine. The divine masculine realizes that you are the sunlight, that this is expressing that you are an inspiration, that you are the light. It's the yin and the yang, and this is all part of the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. The yin and the yang, you're the light. The divine masculine is the darkness. You come together and you balance the light and the darkness. You come together, because look, in this card, they are the one, they are the same. Even though they're represented as two beings, they are one, they are the same. So they come together and they balance these energies, the shadow. Okay, so the divine masculine is sort of the shadow self to divine feminine in some way, because the divine masculine will reflect your fears, will trigger you. They will really reflect your fears. If you have any fears about abandonment or them doing something, that will really manifest really quickly, and it can do if your soul is sort of needing that lesson. I learned this as well at my in the past, when I was dealing with catalysts and things like that, my fears were manifesting very powerfully through these catalysts, and it's all part of the journey to realize that we choose how we feel. But the divine masculine is not as such the shadow that, I feel like you guys know what I mean and understand what I'm saying here. But you and your divine masculine will naturally trigger each other, because that's all part of the journey. It's all part of the journey to experience these things. It's to experience, wholeness, and it's knowing that you do not need one, anything else to feel whole. And that is also part of the journey, and what I learned as well. And that's why I always say, you do not need your divine masculine. You do not need your divine feminine. You are already whole, and that is all part of the journey. And if that does trigger you or upsets you in any way, that there's healing, and there's always room for healing. There's always room for knowledge, and I don't know everything. I'm still learning and growing on this journey, and it's about being honest. It's about connecting to yourself, this journey, and this journey is about love. It's about opening your heart chakra, and that's what this journey is mostly teaching of all: opening your heart to see the truth. Okay, so they love your body, so they're really, really attracted to you, no matter what you think you look like. Their perception is different to your perception, and it's also understanding that as well, divine feminine. So we also have here the waiting game, the 2, so the 2 of swords here coming out. So I feel like this is reflecting your energy, divine feminine, as we're now speaking to you. Well, I've been speaking to you, if you know what I mean. But we have the Two of Swords coming out here. So this could represent a crossroads that you may be feeling. You know, you may be feeling like you are playing the waiting game, but that's what, but Spirit is coming forward and saying now is the time not to feel this energy. Just move forward and go with the flow, and that's what is important as well. So it's sort of like we have the sands of time here, but we actually have a tree in there, which is amazing. So you can turn your world upside down. You can turn your world however you want. You perceive your world to be however you want, and that's what Spirit is expressing to you. And you need to know this and understand this as well. But yeah, we do have this tree. We do have the masculine in there as well, and this is suggesting their cycle, I feel. But if you feel like you're at a crossroads in your life right now, you just need to reflect. You just need to be like, well, this is the way I want to go. I'm not waiting around. I'm just going to do what I want to do and do me. And that's what the journey is also teaching you. And you find that when it happens all the time, when the divine feminine stops worrying, stops thinking about communication and things like that, things just come in. When you start doing you, your divine masculine comes to you. And this happens, and it will continue to happen. But I'm also expressing that every journey is unique and special as well. And that's also an important thing to get across as well. So I feel we should use some moonology. I feel like that's what we should be using as well today. So we have here, take time to breathe out. So this is for the divine masculine, divine feminines. You're really being guided to breathe in and breathe out. And that's what you're being guided to. So take time for yourself. And a lot of people on this journey will, especially divine feminines, you're that natural nurturer. You're a give, and you're not really taking. But you also do need to take. You need to, you need to take back. You need to get what you deserve. If you give and give, but if you're not willing to receive, how can you receive anything? So I feel like this is just a confirmation from the universe saying that it's your time to receive. It's your time to receive what you're worthy of, what you want in life. So take time for yourself, and that's important as well. Also, this is a sign for people who are not meditating, people who are not working on themselves. Now's the time to do this. Now's the time to put that energy and focus that energy onto the self, and things will naturally happen the way that they're going to happen. So it's not worrying. Worry, fear creates and manifests into our life in many different ways. It could come in tomorrow, could come in next week. Whatever we're thinking is manifesting into existence. So always remember that. But the higher you are, the higher vibration you are, the more in love you are, the more that these vibrations are going to happen quickly and efficiently. It's all about belief, trust, and faith. It really is. And and yeah. So let's pull another moonology card and see what everyone needs to know. We have, you and your loved ones are safe. So if you're worried about anyone right now, they are safe. You are safe. And this is a beautiful card here. You and your loved ones are safe. So if you would love a personal reading, that information is going to be below in the description. I also have my new card deck as well. And Liz's, my Twin Flames, link to all her card decks as well. I want to say thank you for the amazing comments you guys are leaving below. It's just really amazing. I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you aren't already subscribed, we're nearly at 12k guys, which is amazing and really exciting, because I never thought I would even get 1k, but we've achieved that, and we are going to achieve 12k together and much more on this channel. So I want to wish you all a magical day, and as always, namaste.